What's up, you guys?
Welcome back to our channel. So we want to do something that we've been actually thinking about doing since pretty much the time we got it. We want to give you guys like our first year of becoming DVC members review.
Yeah, is it worth it?
Yeah, like we're just
how it happened.
Yeah, definitely, especially after a year, and we've already used it. So we're like,
this is our annual report.
Yeah, and then I think honestly, I would consider doing it a couple times just because life is going to be changing for us. This is a very long-term contract where, you know, a lot of things in our life is going to be changing. So the experiences are going to be different. Yeah. And I think the review is going to be really nice every so often.
Yeah. And if you guys are new to the channel, we're expecting having our first baby in September. So we did a whole year of DVC without a baby, and then we're gonna
so that's true.
So we actually got DVC membership in Aulani, Hawaii. We weren't staying in Aulani. I was working in Hawaii for a couple of months, and then I flew out Cassandra to go. We had a long weekend, so I flew her out. I took the DVC presentation in the Aulani with Miss Toko, which she's a godsend. Amazing person. And I was like, okay, well, I want to explain it to my wife. You mind if I come back later? She's like, oh yeah, don't worry, take your time. No rush, no pushiness, no nothing. I told Cassandra about it, and she was like, okay, well, I still have questions. So when I come back to Hawaii, we'll go to Aulani and do it again. So we showed up to Aulani, and this little angel, Miss Toko, jumps out. She was like, oh my god, you're back. She called me by my name and my wife's name, even though she didn't know her.
Yeah, she had never met me, and she was already calling me by Cassandra and, you know, Enrique, and she was super welcoming. So that was a really great first impression. And then once we actually sat down and she actually gave me let's say the presentation. And then after, I had 21 questions. 22. And honestly, I think that's normal for me, but to be honest, the DVC can be confusing.
It is.
So don't feel too...
And it's a huge financial commitment.
Yeah.
So it's not to take it, I come a member, sign this paper, and that's it.
No. So when she did the presentation, I think she did the best presentation ever. Amazing. But I still had questions because I just wanted to make sure that I plugged in my family and consider our financial decision in detail.
And what's great about it, she actually did the math for us. She was like, okay, last year how many times did you go to Disney? And we're like, this and this many times. She's like, well, you would have spent, let's say, I think she said $4,000 or $5,000. You spent $4,000 in hotels that year, where if you would have gotten the DVC membership, you would only pay this much a year. And we're like, oh my god.
Yeah. And it honestly, for us, it was more we already know we're planning to go back, and we already have trips planned anyways. So overall, the beginning of this was really more it makes sense for us. Hopefully, I mean, fingers crossed. This is my thought at the time. Hopefully, this is gonna be worth it.
Because this contract. The loan we got, we didn't pay up front. The loan we got is a 10-year contract. It's a 10-year loan, but the contract goes all the way to 2070. So it's a long commitment. We have 40-something plus years with this contract.
And 10 years of a loan is a long time.
And then 40 years worth of Disney vacation. So if you're getting this, just know if you're trying to get your money worth, you're gonna want to have 40 years worth of Disney vacation.
Yeah, definitely. So definitely saw something in the beginning where it made sense for us.
For us, yes.
And like we said, we were still okay, how are we gonna make it even more worth it for us? So we started.
And to us, it was an upgrade, to be honest, because we used to stay off the Disney bubble for the most part. Sometimes we'll stay in the area, on the Holiday Inn, or the extended stay.
That was the nice one I liked.
But it wasn't the greatest hotels, but
we
now with
purposely
this,
did that
yeah,
though. Like
to
we
save
wanted
money.
to save money. We
Yeah.
were like, we're not even there. We're just there to sleep because we're rope droppers.
Yeah.
And then late at night, snack ice cream over here. So we're definitely open at night type of Disney park days. So we were like, let's just go the cheapest route.
And it wasn't always the best experience.
It definitely was.
We have stories.
Yes, exactly. It added stories to our vacation.
Yeah.
But so anyway, so it was a huge upgrade. You're totally right.
Yeah,
Like,
now we're staying in some amazing resorts, and it's kind of already paid for. We'll talk about it a little bit more about the map.
So now we've got it. We moved on. We got out of Hawaii. What was our first?
Our first experience with DVC was the cruise. We went on an 8-day cruise, and DVC had a booth where they gave us a free gift every day. So every
Each of
morning,
us, yeah.
we would go there, and they were like, "This is the gift for today. It's a magnet, or it's a backpack, or it's a bottle." They had literally 8 gifts for us every day each, and they were like, "Is anything missing in the room?" Blah blah. They actually almost acted like a customer service for the cruise.
Oh yeah, like a personal.
Yeah, because when we were missing the platinum, the silver status backpack, and we talked to them, and we talked to customers.
That's from the cruise line. DVC membership was helping us with the cruise line.
With the cruise line stuff.
Yeah.
So even then, they were like taking care of us. They also had member only events.
Yes.
That they have
on the cruise.
Yeah, they have free drinks, they have games, they have special characters showed up. Like Joy from Inside Out didn't show up at all on the whole cruise, but she showed up to our activity, and Daisy was there too.
And then they even had like announcements, you know, so that's pretty cool. Like while you're on your cruise, you're still learning about your perks and your benefits about being a DVC member. So that was really nice to have.
They gave us a little presentation on like, hey, this is coming up, this event, and like it wasn't like, hey, buy another contract. It was more informative. This is events that we got coming up the next year.
Yeah.
Don't forget about this, and it was nice.
So that was our first experience with DVC, considering that we were already reaping the benefits of it.
And then in December, we spent a whole week in the Riviera, and I'm like, man, like the Riviera is a DVC only resort, but some people do sell points for it, and I'm like, let's do the math, see, it's really worth it. So last year we only paid for 3 months because we got our actual contract in August, even though we signed for it in the summer. They deliver, like we actually started paying in August. And we only paid for 3 months, and that stay would have cost us around $5,000 in the room that we stayed in the Riviera with the ocean, with the lake view, water view. And we pay less than $1,500 for our membership that year. And we're like, oh my god, this is worth it.
Yeah, and then not just like
and
did
the
we
room
save.
was
I was
amazing.
gonna say, like, not did we just save, but the huge upgrade and experience. So it's not just like, oh, it's just nice room. No. The way that they take care of you in that resort is so crazy.
We got a free gift. We got
just
like
for
some
being
cookies,
there,
some waters, some Mickey balloons,
rice cakes. Yeah. And then they really do take care of you from the moment that you pull up to the valet. They actually take your luggage up to your room. So it's not like, oh, let me just walk with you and follow you. They have their own, well, at least in Riviera did. They have their own elevator. I know this is super nerdy, but they have their own elevator where they pull up with their luggage and their actual...
It was a service elevator.
Yeah, that's so cool.
It was so awesome. The room was immediately... We didn't even have to check in person. We checked in on the app.
We did though.
We did check in person because I like that type of thing. It's the first time.
We're supposed to be here.
Yeah.
I'm just kidding.
And we have a room tour. The room is amazing.
Yeah, if you guys want to check that out, we'll add it on the
we'll add it on the link. And the view was amazing. So that was our first experience. It was great. Now this year, we have 2 vacations booked already. Next week, we'll be going to Animal Kingdom Lodge.
Next week.
Safari View.
Oh Lord.
room. And then on December, we have 6 days in the Grand Floridian.
Yes.
And we did the math for you guys.
Yes.
So those 2 stays would have cost us $11,000
Yeah.
to stay just in the rooms, no parks, no nothing.
Yeah.
$11,000 with those 2 rooms, because we have a lagoon view for the Grand Floridian, and we have a safari view for
which those are considerably higher, but
and we by the end of the year we would have only paid let's say less than $4,000 for our membership for our loan. So I mean, just this year alone we double, triple almost what we've.
Yeah, definitely.
And we also did the math. Our loan was for about $27,000. Our membership, our contract was $27,000, and our contract goes all the way till 2070. So we divided that.
Yeah, divide those years that we get to use this, right? Yeah. It's gonna be.
It's $531 a year.
Under $600 a year.
So if you think about it, like if you're a Disney fan, a Disney family, and you want to invest in magic, invest in your vacation, you're prepaying essentially for your vacation. We're only paying for 10 years, but we're getting the benefits for 40
Actually,
years.
yeah, to add to that, that was exactly my thought process, because I was like, no way am I, Enrique and I, side note, hate debt.
Yes.
Like we hate it. So
I haven't got a car payment in like 6-7 years.
When we just to let you guys know where our thought process was, trust me, we didn't want to have debt. Like this is debt adding to us, you know. And we took the opportunity, and now at that moment when we decided, that's what I was thinking. I was like, well, I already know I have a Disney fan here. Yeah. I fall in love with Disney. I can't even imagine my son's gonna fall in love with Disney. So we're already paying for the vacations that I'm gonna go to anyways. So.
And the rooms that we're staying at, we already seen the room. We got a tour of the room of the Grand Floridian, and it's just the fact that you're staying in that room, in the location that you're staying, it's just amazing.
Yeah, but every location, I'm not gonna lie. Like, I know what you're talking about.
We gone tours in the Wilderness Lodge. We gone tours in the Contemporary.
And you know what? For somebody, let me just talk real quickly. For somebody that's not typically a Disney, you know,
you didn't grow up Disney.
Yeah, I didn't grow up going to Disney or know much about it. To be honest, it's really cool because we went to go tour different DVC rooms, and each one has its own theme. And honestly, it's like it can really be specific to you and your own wants, but I like to switch it up. So like me and Enrique like to try new things.
Yeah, so our home resort is the Riviera. We'd only stay there once because we do want to experience as much as we can.
But trust me, after that first time, we were like, we can't wait to go back. But we're like, hold on, let's make use
like literally
of every resort.
I wanted to book our next vacation in the Riviera, and she had to stop me. I'm like, wait, there's more resorts. I'm like, I know, but we love the Riviera.
No, it was so nice. It's so fancy and it's so beautiful, and the convenience, and you can walk everywhere.
The Skyliners right there.
I loved it. I loved it, but I was like, no, we gotta, like, our bucket list is to try every Disney resort. So we gotta start now. But anyway, so I think that the whole experience does elevate your vacation.
Yes.
It really, really can make it
and
that
you're
much
already
better.
paying for it. So technically, when we go, we're only paying for our park tickets. Because the loan is just one of our bills.
And
now.
then you know what? Like I said, it elevates your vacation, because Enrique and I used to just, go to the park every day or whatever days we were going, and then leave home real quick. And we just slept at the hotel and woke up as soon as we had to, as soon as we could. And now we're like, let's do a resort day. Like, let's actually stay at the resort all day. And there's so much to do.
In December, we're actually not going to the parks.
Yeah.
We're just literally staying a week in the resort.
At the resort. So, and they actually do have different things that you can be doing. Or we're going to go to like Disney Springs. We're going to go to different parts. But I'm like, you know what? Like, that's nice too. Like, we actually just get to stay in, relax, go to by the pool, try the different foods that they have there.
And there's not only that, you get discounts on food, You get
Yes.
discounts on merchandise.
Yes.
There's member-only nights at the park where only members can go. They close the parks literally for DVC members.
And then there's also discounts on
The annual pass.
Yep.
There's members-only Disney cruises.
Yeah.
I mean, there's a lot of parks. There's there's lounges.
Yeah.
Only for DVC members.
And Contemporary.
And the Grand California in Disneyland. Yeah.
So there's lounges that, like for example, at Epcot, there's one that actually we have not yet been there, but they've been telling us to go.
It's free snacks,
it's
free water.
It's real like a lounge vibe. The other one we're gonna try to go to next week is
the Contemporary one.
Because we get to see the Magic Kingdom fireworks from there. So that's our goal. Hopefully you guys can see that as well. But that's like extra, like on top of that.
On top of the amazing resorts that we get to stay in.
Yeah, and the really cool thing is also when we plan to expand our family as we're having, you know, it's going to be that much more comfortable.
Yeah.
Like so many moms have already told me, and I'm sure parents understand this, it's like, oh, that kitchen that you have in that room is going to come in so handy when you have a kid. And not that my husband's a kid, but he definitely has plenty of food and shaker bottles, because you guys already know this is the Disney Fit family. So we need that kitchen. So it does make a difference.
And
already.
free laundry.
Oh, yeah,
you get to come from vacation with your laundry already clean.
Yeah, and the thing is, like, if you need help with anything else, like at the park or anything like that, you can call downstairs.
Yeah.
They can take care of you.
And speaking of customer service,
yes,
we're going next week. Miss Toko, the person, she's our representative for DVC. She literally called us and emailed us to make sure we have everything set up for our next vacation. She was checking up on us.
But she did it for every time.
Every time she did it for the Riviera, she did it for this one. And then I called also customer service to make sure my wait list went through, because I was in disbelief that we were going to be able to stay in the Grand Floridian. And I was like, this is going to be my baby's first Disney vacation, blah, blah, blah. We're about to have a baby. She was like, oh, okay, I'll make sure they have a crib for you guys in the room.
Yeah,
I'm
definitely. So it's just like this top tier. And Toko, she also like congratulated us on the baby. She's like, I can't wait for you guys to come to Alani so I can meet the baby.
Yeah.
Like she has been, and to be honest, like I thought she was just somebody that sold us a package. Like that's all I thought. But she has been in contact with us nonstop, not bothering, just like reaching out, making sure that every vacation we have set.
She's like, I see you have a vacation next week.
Yeah.
You have everything you need.
Like she follows up. Perfect.
Yeah, and I feel like that's going above and beyond.
Yeah, like I told her, like, wow, like thank you so much, because I feel that much more comfortable with my decision, considering that I can talk to her about any problems. I haven't had any, or any concerns, questions, or comments that I may have about the
And to be honest, I love the whole welcome home. Every time we go to a resort, it's like, hey, welcome home. Yeah. And every time we talk to Miss Toko, like, hey, welcome home. And it's just, we do feel at home. We do feel like they are taking care of us. And it's just amazing. Like, it's just like we get to pre-plan our vacations and not worried about paying for a hotel. Yeah,
and honestly, I can't imagine how much more as parents we're gonna live through this through our baby's eyes.
Exactly. Once our baby gets his favorite resort, which I hope is the Riviera.
Oh really? What do you think it would be?
Because the Riviera has a lot of play things for like a bunch of outdoorsy stuff. They had the movie nights outside. So hopefully...
That's true. They had a whole room of just crafts.
Yeah, arts and crafts for the kids.
Then they had like the chest.
Riviera is the only one that's fully DVC.
Right, that's true.
So hopefully we'll see. But we want to tell you guys what's our dream room that we want to stay at.
Oh, yeah,
in DVC.
I almost forgot we were going to do that. No, you go first.
Okay, so mine... Mine, you can actually find this room in our channel. We did a tour of it, and it's the Grand Villa at the Contemporary. It has like 20-foot tall windows looking over the parks. You can see all 3 parks except for Magic Kingdom and one of the rooms, the one we shot. And it's an amazing view. It's 2 stories.
Yeah.
Like, it looks like a luxury apartment in the NYC.
Yeah, it
Like,
does. It looks
when I
luxurious.
opened it and I saw those big old windows, I'm like, this is another level.
It looks like Iron Man's like condo that he forgot about.
Like
somewhere.
I just want to take my family there for one night and then enjoy.
I know.
Enjoy, it's on me.
See, on top of that, like that's one of our goals is
Like
big family vacation.
We originally were gonna stay in the Saratoga for Christmas, and we had some points left over, and we're like, let's just stay at the tree house, and invite my brother over, cause it's a 3-bedroom. But too bad we're going to the Grand
Yeah.
So
Why'd you tease them like that? That's so mean.
I know.
But that's things that we consider. We're like, okay, when can we make it a big family vacay?
Mm-hmm.
I have a lot of nieces and nephews, and I have a lot of family.
Yeah.
So it's like, if I can ever invite them or your family as well, it's just like, hey, let's get together.
Yeah.
I mean, not for more than 2 nights, but but anyways. Okay, that was a good one.
Yeah.
I was surprised.
Yeah, I was just shocked by that one.
Yeah, go check out that video.
Like the bougie one that I saw at the Grand Floridian, yeah, it was bougie. But like impressed, I was the contemporary.
That's true. We were like this the whole time. We're like, oh my god. And they had a little loft style.
Yeah, it had a lot. Oh my god, yeah.
Okay, so mine is.
I think I know what yours is.
Okay, I always get it wrong. It's the bungalows.
Yeah, the bungalows.
Oh, I know. It's the bungalows at the Polynesian. Yeah. So definitely, if it wasn't Animal Kingdom that we've already like are gonna go, my big goal would be the bungalows because it's out in the water. You feel like, I don't know, I feel like that.
You're in Bora Bora.
Yeah, like I feel like one of those vacations where you're like out in the water.
You have your own hot tub.
Yeah, and then like there's big kitchen, big living room.
You get to
fireplace.
You get to see the fireworks from your
balcony
room.
Or the jacuzzi. Well, they say it's not jacuzzi.
Oh, sorry, it's a little pool.
It's a pool on the deck. So that would be my dream one.
And we also have the tour for that one. So it's in our channel if you guys want to look at it.
And then just to like, you know, let you guys know, if you guys are ever curious about all these rooms,
you can feel
free, to go
to
take
DVC
a tour.
desk and ask.
Just let them know, hey, I would like to tour a room.
We've done it in every one except for the Riviera, which is funny because that's our home resort and we actually haven't seen all the rooms there.
Yeah, we've only stayed at technically what's considered the studio, but it's huge.
But I think our next vacation we're gonna stay at the Polynesian, at the regular rooms. I think so, maybe. Polynesian or Contemporary?
We already have 2 vacations planned, and he's planning the next.
Yes, I am.
Well, anyways, let's wrap it up.
That's the great thing about DVC.
Yes, that's so exciting. I'm telling you guys, this is a bucket list. Like, we're gonna have to go through every resort. We're gonna end up having a playlist of all the resorts we've stayed at.
And let us know if you guys got any questions.
Yes.
I know this is random, a bunch of information, but if you guys have any specific questions about the DVC, let us know, and we will answer it. And if we don't know the answer, we'll give you the contact information for Miss Toko because she definitely knows the answer.
Yeah, definitely. So, as you guys could tell, we absolutely love it so far. I don't think it's going to change, but I just want to make sure I throw that out there. We might love
it more later.
Yeah, and then we'll make an update of an experience with my son.
Yeah. So, thank you guys for everything. Thank you guys for sticking with us. Don't forget to like, subscribe, share, and show some love in the comment section. So we'll see you guys on the next video.
Peace out.